Hi guys, this is Kid Flash here, and welcome back to Let's Play Kirby's Dreamland 3. In the last few parts, I have been getting my ass kicked in this level. I'm just gonna deem World 4 the level that just totally kicks my ass. So to get off, to let off a bunch of steam, I'm just gonna beat up on this helpless little kid. Except he's not helpless because his paintings come to life, which I must add is such an awesome thing. That's a pretty cool idea, honestly. And this is Ado. He's much like Adele, I think, not Adele, but Adeline from Kirby's Crystal Shards. The only difference being Ado's a boy and then Adel's a girl. I think they're like different people though. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, he's just gonna recreate bosses from the past Kirby games. I think Kirby's Dreamland 2. That's the whole thing behind this. So you got this fish guy, dude. This is actually like a boss gauntlet, if anything. I'm actually doing. Never mind. I was gonna say I'm doing pretty well, but I still have 9 more hits left. But like the thing about this is actually a pretty hard fight. Like, especially in Boss Bush, where like every hit counts. You really gotta pay attention, pattern. Wait, that's one thing I have to do from now on. I gotta start waiting and listening for attacking instead of just rushing it. Kind of like in Avatar, Toph, right? Yeah, that's her whole gimmick. So instead of just being so abrasive, I actually or just take the opportunity when you get it. See, this is what happens when you go too fast. You miss a shot. I could have ended that right now and just go under them, right? No, because that happens. I forget what happens, but that exact thing happens. But this isn't too hard. This segment, just don't let the creepiness of this rockfish thing scare you. It really isn't. It's really pretty easy of a boss. Haha. And this guy gets pissed off. He has some anger management issues, so he also has yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna stop right now. He also he paints his troubles away. I like drawing. I think that's painfully obvious by this point in time, though. Now we have Mr. Shine and Mr. Bright. I think that's the name. Haha, slide. That would have been cool if I actually dodged. Okay, never mind. You can't even slide under the moon. But whatever. Kill you. Haha, I'm killing you. And now it's the sun. You'd think this would be much more intimidating than it is, but this is just recreating boss fights. And I just destroyed the moon turd. Oh man. Oh wait, it's these electric-y thing. And wow, that I just lost a lot of health really fast from that one thing. Anyways, one of them will eventually die, and then they'll switch patterns, sort of. So yeah, I think if you absorb that, you get fire, but I'm not too sure about that. And likewise, maybe Cutter, if you absorb whatever his face is. Aha, now they're dead. So I think this is the last boss. Yes, Kracko. Yes, finally, I knew he'd be here eventually. Kracko. A staple of all most Kirby games. He's not in Crystal Shards, for one thing. But yeah, this basic Kracko. I really like the idea, in Kirby's Adventure. Oh wow, Thunderbolt. I like how you can kill him. He's really weak against the high jump in Kirby's Adventure, and I thought that was just really cool. It's it's like bosses almost have weakness, but not really. It's just there's just certain moves that are better at taking out bosses than others. And you'd think high jump would be good against clouds. Cool idea, but we're killing him. And this guy actually has a decent amount of health, unlike the other guys. So let's kill him. And they had set patterns. I don't know if there's a hard mode. I remember in Superstar Ultra, the DS version, there was a super hard Kracko's Revenge, and he taught out bombs or something. But I don't think Kracko does this, or even in Boss Bush even. But I guess he is deciding to cut me a break, and I decide to punch a gift horse in the mouth apparently. And I like how Kirby's running animation you can see by just doing this by holding, against the right button. But shoot out your stuff. I like how his eyes follow you. You can also do that in Flash. What else? I like how you can kill him. He's a very killable boss, Don't want to shoot him right now because he's too high up. Yeah, now he's dead. So now he's gonna get pissed. He's out of paint apparently, or out of creative ideas. You can just slide into him. You can even just take the hit, and he'll just go rolling away with an unprecedented amount of inertia, but whatever. Yeah, so Heart Stars. Finally got this. We haven't seen this scene in a while, seeing as I skipped the Pon Con fight. Again, I'll be showing that. Not to worry, don't worry one little bit. So what's new with you guys? The seniors. This is the last day of school for seniors in my area. So yeah, they're having fun with that. I'm almost done with school, guys. So psyched about that because I'm so over school. and pretty much every aspect of it. I like to vent, because, that'd be a cool little thing, but for one thing, I know you guys wouldn't like, downer commentary, and for another thing, I don't think it's really fair for me to talk about real life in my Let's Plays when I don't talk about Let's Plays in my real life. You see how that kind of works? So anyways, now they're making a snowman because this is Iceberg, level 5 Iceberg. So yeah, now there's Pitch the Bird and whatever, and there's Soviet shoe, and that's creepy. Look at their faces. I love that. So first thing, flowers as usual. I talked in the last level, in the last flower level rather, that like I thought it was like a really like missed opportunity that like those things that look like flowers couldn't be like the puzzle wasn't to like hit them with fire. Well, I guess there is justification to that because this mission you actually do. Okay, I'm gonna die from the hands of a Waddle Dee. How embarrassing! But like the objective for this level is to actually use fire on like these frozen flowers, and like I guess that justifies like you can't have like fire be the solution to both things. That'd just be not cool. So I guess my complaining there's some method to the madness, I suppose. There you go. I don't know, where does method to the madness come from? Is it from Hamlet? I don't think it's originally from Hamlet. There's a lot of lines that like you never notice until you read Hamlet that are actually like from Shakespeare things. What just killed me? That fluffy little thing? That's a thing? What? No. I just smushed them. Well, that's cheap. And that rock should have done more damage than it honestly did. But it's a rock, and I don't think anything in this game does more than 1 damage besides crushing, if you can even get crushed in this game. I don't think so. I might be wrong about it. Yeah, I know you can die from auto-scrolling. Like, bottomless pits, of course, that's always a given. But I'm rambling, almost done with this game. I have no idea what I'm gonna... Oh, I'm not almost done. I have a world and a bunch of extras to do, so maybe I should just shut up right now. Spiders. Spiders in the cold snow? I don't think that's a thing, is it? And the things are purple. It's almost sunset. Kind of like the sunset of this game. How symbolic. So I could have sworn you could have found Rick here, but apparently not. But I guess Kirby does just as good. Anyways, just make sure you're not like screwing yourself over. I guess that's the. No, don't kill him. Okay, I don't even know if enemies can even kill flowers, and I want to be very careful about this because again, you don't want to step on any flowers. And I don't think I don't think enemies can kill flowers. But I'd rather not take the chance, so I'm not gonna. Yeah, enemies can kill flowers. But, okay, we're done. Just get out of here before someone spontaneously dies. Preferably not me. Anywhere we're going, snow guys. I might. Oh no, I'm gonna keep fire because there a lot of things can be solved with fire in this level actually. Well, actually not really, like maybe 2 or something. But yeah, that's still more than 1. I suppose. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's ice people. You're gonna find a lot of ice here. That's like a thing I noticed in Kirby games, like especially in Crystal Shards. Like you can almost like ice was a really uncommon ability until you get to like the ice world in level 5, and in which case it's like a really common ability. So what's cool about like the ice world is like you start like experimenting with new powers that like you never even thought of. And I guess the same way with this game. It's not like something about like this game and the combination powers isn't just, it doesn't have the magic that like Kirby's Crystal Shard has. Like maybe that's just my nostalgia talking, but like yeah, I mean the idea of like mixing powers, it's kind of like in my opinion a cool idea than just like powers with different partners. You're like doing different things. So anyways, we have the flowers and now it's like doing some blizzard, which is I'm surprised people aren't dying of hypothermia. Or maybe those are just cherry blossoms going at extremely fast pace, like velocities. That'd be viable. So what is the next level and can I do it very fast? Right, is it the one? Yes it is! Look at this! Cameo time, Metroid. Sakurai just loves just loves spinning off ideas and stuff. So anyways, the first time I played this, I thought this was so awesome. I think the first time anyone has played this, you probably already know the solution. Obviously, there are Metroids on the screen, and, the one thing that Metroids are weak to is ice, so we need to pick up ice on our way to the Metroids. And oh no, an auto-scrolling section. Oh my gosh, what's happening? There's like, what's going on? We're just going, and they're shaking, and I'm kind of scared. Almost, oh my god, a giant wall of death. And it's slowly inching towards me at like a year per inch. Oh my god, it's so... It's so dangerous. It might kill me at any second, except not. On the other hand, it is kind of making me claustrophobic. Kind of, taking out my breathing room. Kind of getting scared here. Not really, because this is going very slow, but still, it's kind of getting uncomfortable. Not that, come on. Oh my gosh, it's like half the screen now. This would suck for claustrophobic people. Or people afraid of ice, and avalanches, and death, for just, that's a given though. Just go in here before time runs out. I don't know what's on the other side, but anyways. Oh yeah, I think I've played this. Well, of course I played this, but I played this like recently. More recent than the other things. But if you go in here... nothing is useful of anything. I don't need you guys. I haven't really even using the. I noticed something that I haven't been really using the partners that much in this game. I mean, cause like Kirby is just so like awesome. But anyways, Metroids, freeze them, kick them into the things. Luckily, you don't need to shoot them with 5 missiles because that's just not a thing. I don't think Kirby has a missile power. No, I need that. You need ice though, don't lose your ice powers. What's funny about these Metroids is that they're actually just bats. Like they have the bat programming, except they don't hurt you, which is kind of funny. Usually Metroid and Metroid Prime games, and like especially the Metroid Prime games because they're 3D, but like in any game in general. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, well then. That is unfortunate. Okay, well, so we're back here. As I was saying, well, yeah, Metroids always scared me in the 3D games. Any game in general, because like how they just latch onto your face. It's really just like, oh no, it creeps me out. Metroids in general creeps me out just because of the atmosphere, like video games. But yeah, that's a conversation for another story, I guess. I don't know. So anyways, I thought I'd talk about something. Lately I've been playing Donkey Kong Country Returns. I just got that. I borrowed it from a friend, and I must say that is an awesome game. Like really, it's pretty awesome, I must say. I was considering doing a blind LP of it, but then I played the first level. And I must tell you that I'm so glad that I chose not to do that, because oh my gosh, well like for one thing, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed the game as much as like just a normal playthrough of it, because it like I must say it is a pretty hard game, not the hardest the hardest game I've played in a while. I can say that much, because like because it's hard, of course, but yeah, and that's something about. Do they got me in like a permanent? No, haha, triple kill. But yeah, it's a really hard game, and I really like it. I like the difficulty about it. Like, some games that are too easy are just like, they kind of, it's disappointing. You want to play some game that at least challenges you. I mean, I must say that, like, Kirby's Dreamland 3, it's a pretty easy game. Well, not really, since it's been kicking my ass as of this Let's Play. But, like, the challenge comes from puzzles. That's, like, the whole, like, puzzles from the Heart Stars, and that's cool. That's really cool. That's, like, so it's challenging in its own right. And where was I going with this? But Donkey Kong Country Returns has like puzzles with challenges. It had puzzles with like finding all the puzzle pieces. I completed the first world. I thought finding the puzzle pieces was gonna be easy. I've only done like 3 without the help of the parrot yet. I haven't asked for Squawks' help yet, but that's a different game. So I must stop talking about. And this is kind of the auto-scrolling I like to see. If this was going like maybe twice as fast, maybe it'd be a challenge for me. But like, no, that's me being smug. But yeah, this is kind of like, this is the good old auto-scrolling section, and like where we're actually running. I mean, I'm still keeping a walking pace and like, surviving pretty well. But at least it's better than like, being bored the whole time. Is that a car outside of here? Who cares, because we're done with this, right? And that's the neighbors, of course. We actually have legit neighbors now. And there's Samus Aran. Hooray. Cameo. But yeah, let's just get our heart star. We have Samus's heart, and she doesn't even turn at us. Usually people turn at us when we give her when we like do the requirements, but not Samus, because she's like set on her fixations. I don't even know what I'm saying. 1-up, finally. I'm getting better at that. It's kind of worried too because I only have 1 life left. But anyways, this has been Skid Flash. In the next part, we will be doing some more levels. We're almost done with the game, guys. You can see DD8 out there, no, and Chef Kowalski. But anyways, bye.